Hello.
Hello.
All right, we're going to talk about school. Okay. And we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about lessons and units. Okay?
What's a unit?
A unit is when you learn more than one lesson, and it's about a topic. So imagine we're learning about the zoo. Okay? And I'm reading you a story. And we're going to have a graphic organizer, right? Yeah, you like graphic organizers? What's
a graphic organizer?
Well, you know when you get the paper and you use the information to decide what important information needs to be about the story, and we need to write it down in different sections, like a summary, who the characters are.
Oh, I know that.
That's called a graphic organizer, yeah. But you just didn't know that's what it was called, right?
Yeah, I know what it was.
Yeah?
What it's called.
All right. What happens sometimes, say before when you were in school, before you're homeschooled, what would happen when you were in school and you would get your work done real fast? Did you start doing silly stuff in class?
Yeah.
Like what kind of silly stuff would you do?
Like I'd play with my pencils.
Sometimes I'd play with my erasers and pencils, but sometimes Miss Callahan lets me get a book.
Yeah, she let you do something a little extra so you were
Like a book.
about what you wanted to read, you know?
Yeah.
So imagine there's a unit and everybody's learning about zoo animals, and there was a story read, and you have to write important information down, and you get all your important information done real quick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that you got everything down you need, and you're sitting there. How would you like it if your teacher said, okay, imagine, we'll just use our imaginations, you have your own personal computer at your desk, and she said, okay, if you would, after you finish your graphic organizer, make a PowerPoint for me. That would, and you can put the paper.
What's a PowerPoint again?
It's where you make the slideshow.
The slideshow on the computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never made one before.
But imagine you could make one, right?
I make them a lot.
I know. Do you like?
Oh yeah, I made one before.
Remember?
Yeah, we made one about. You made one about dogs. I made one about forks.
Yeah. But do you enjoy making a PowerPoint?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun, right?
And easy.
You think it's easy?
Mm-hmm.
But do you feel like you can put important information that's creative in a PowerPoint?
Yes.
So imagine you were learning about a zoo activity, and then you had a book that was read to the class, and you finished all your work, and you had extra time, and you wanted to sit at your desk and make a PowerPoint about about the zoo, and put your creative ideas in. It could be maybe a little funny as long as it was respectful. Mm-hmm. Would you find that interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what if when you were finished that PowerPoint, you were able to take it to the front of the smartboard and show your classmates what you did? Would you enjoy doing that too?
Yeah.
And
I did that before in computer class. We made a PowerPoint about ourselves. Every student did, and we all saw them on the smartboard.
Wow. And what if, because you put extra effort into making that PowerPoint, you were able to have extra time of your choice at a center at the end of the week? Would that be like even more of an incentive for you to?
What's an incentive?
An incentive is when you get a little bit of extra something, you're excited to do something because you're going to get a little extra for it, like an extra recess.
Like extra credit or something.
Would you
extra
feel
lunchtime.
like, oh, I'm not doing more work, I'm getting an incentive because I get to use my creativity and I get to make an additional presentation about the topic, and I get extra center time at the end of the week? How would that be? Would that make you feel like you would enjoy that lesson more?
Yeah.
Yeah?
On my old classroom, that every week if you did something, every week they had something special, And if you did it really creatively and stuff, you get like a chocolate bar or something.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, but not just because, you know, you were able to get yours done faster than everybody else, but because you were able to contribute to your classmates and give them something extra to enjoy too, right?
Mommy, I have one question.
What is it?
When next week when we do school, are we going to work till 3 o'clock or still work
That's
till
totally
like
off
12?
topic.
Yeah, that's off topic, and we'll finish that later, okay?
Okay,
We'll
I'm just
discuss that later.
wondering.
That's okay. That's a good question, but that's off topic for my presentation. So, if I create a unit about a zoo, hypothetically, do you know what hypothetically
Yeah.
is?
Partially, I think.
What's hypothetical?
I think I can't remember.
It's kind of like imagine, right?
Yeah.
It's not, let's just pretend this happens. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't happen. It's hypothetical. All
Just
right?
like hypothesis. Maybe
Yeah.
it will happen, maybe it won't happen.
You're just kind of putting an idea out for people to think about. Okay, so hypothetically, you have a zoo unit that you're working on, and you get to make. What are you doing?
Being a frog.
Don't be a frog. Don't be a frog.
Sorry.
If you want to be in my video, you can't be a frog. Okay, so anyway, hypothetically, we have a classroom full of diverse learners. Do you know what diverse learners means?
Nope.
Diverse learners are people that are all different, from all different kinds of homes, from all different kinds of families, from all different kinds of backgrounds. And these diverse learners are your classmates, hypothetically. Okay? So now we know what diverse learners are, right? So
I just didn't listen.
Oh, you weren't listening? Were you listening?
I was wiggling my silver tooth.
Oh, really?
I was thinking about my tooth.
You were thinking about your teeth. All right. Well, anyway, we have a class full of diverse learners, and we're going to do a little extra individualized lessons for our learners who want to make a PowerPoint.
I like a PowerPoint.
Yeah, well, you got to stop wiggling your silver tooth. But you know, that's basically what the whole point of this lesson is, to find out how can a student who wants to continue to enjoy learning about things, how can they do it and, you know, participate in their class and still be able to get more out of a lesson than, or what's required from the lesson, so they can actually, you know, enjoy learning.
I have a nose itchy.
You do? Okay. Well, you know what? I think our video's finished.
Yeah.
It's been 8 minutes.
It's an 8-minute video?
Yeah.
All right. You want to say goodbye?
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Can you stop the video for me?
I'm gonna...
No, no, no.